Why your team is lazy and failing? Fix it with Ayurveda's secret formula. Your team is struggling, deadlines keep slipping, motivation is low, and productivity almost non-existent. You might think the problem is laziness, bad management, or just wrong people, but what if I told you the real reason lies in Ayurveda? Yes, Ayurveda, a 5,000-year-old system, explains why some people are creative but inconsistent, why others are strong leaders but cause tension, and why some teams work well together but move painfully slow. In this video, I will reveal how Ayurveda's dosha system, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, can transform your team's productivity, fix motivation issues, and create unstoppable success. Let us get started. Why your team is failing. So, why isn't your team performing at its best? Maybe you've got brilliant ideas floating around, but nothing ever gets executed. Or maybe your team is just full of high achievers, but constant argument kill the momentum. Or perhaps your team is stable and reliable, but they are slow, resistant to change, and lack of motivation. This happens when your team is out of balance. In Ayurveda, every person has a dominant dosha, Vata, Pitta, or Kapha. And when these energies are not aligned, your teams struggle. Let's break it down, what these doshas mean and how they affect your team's performance. Vata, the creatives. Why your team is scattered and unfocused. I'm a Vata, by the way. Vata types are your creative thinkers, the visionaries who come with exciting ideas. They bring innovation, imagination, out-of-box thinking. They get million ideas at a time, just can't stick to one. Here is the real problem. Vata energy is so unpredictable. These team members get distracted easily, lose focus, and struggle with execution. Signs: your team has too much Vata. Lots of brainstorming, but no follow-through. High energy, but inconsistent work patterns. Forgetting tasks, missing deadlines. If your team is full of ideas, but nothing ever gets done, you might have too much Vata energy in your team. Next, we have Pitta, the fire of the team. These are the leaders, the go-getters, the people who thrive on competition and results. A strong Pitta presence can drive a team to success. But too much Pitta and you've got a recipe for burnout, aggression, and constant conflicts. Signs your team has too much Pitta: team members are constantly arguing or competing, high stress environments, and pressure leading to burnout. Leadership feels too intense or controlling. If your team is always pushing hard but feeling exhausted, Pitta energy might be overpowering. Now let's look at Kapha. Kapha is the stabilizers. Why your team is lazy and unproductive? Kapha types are the foundation of any strong team. They are dependable. They are dependable like a rock, patient and great at maintaining stability. But too much Kapha energy and your team gets stuck. Procrastination, resistance to change, and a slow-moving work culture take over. Signs your team has too much Kapha. Tasks take forever to complete. Team members lack the motivation or excitement, resistance to change, or trying new strategies. If your team is reliable but keeps getting stuck, you might have too much Kapha energy. Let's fix your team with Ayurveda. Let's decode all of that and get you running. So now that you know which energy is affecting your team the most, how do you fix it? Let's go. Step 1. Identify the dosha balance in your team. A high-performing team needs a healthy balance of Vata, which is the ideas, Pitta, the executors, the operators, and Kapha, the stability. Want to know which energy dominates your team? Let us take a quick Ayurveda dosha quiz. Link is in the description. I'm adding that. Step 2. Assign roles based on their strengths. Once you know your team's dosha mix, start playing to their strengths instead of forcing them into the wrong roles. Let the Vata type handle creativity, put them in R&D, but pair them with executors who keep them accountable. But Pitta types in leadership roles, that's where they belong. But encourage teamwork and patience. Have the Kapha type manage long-term projects and keep the team grounded so that they all work together, but push them out of their comfort zone when needed. They can tend to be lazy. Step 3. Fix productivity issues with dosha-based work habits. The final step: create work habits that match your team's natural energy If your team has too much Vata, introduce structure. Use deadlines, checklists, and daily check-ins. If your team has too much Pitta, reduce stress, encourage breaks, flexible work hours, and mindful practices. If your team has too much Kapha, boost motivation, set clear goals, introduce challenges, and create an energizing work environment. When you balance these energies, your team will finally work together smoothly, productively, and very efficiently. Now look at your team. Do you see these dosha imbalances playing out? Let me know in the comments what's the biggest challenge your team faces. Too many ideas, too much stress, or a lack of motivation. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more game-changing insights. Want me to break down how Ayurveda can improve your personal productivity? Drop a comment and I will make a video just for you.